This recipe is one of those amazing recipes originated from the eastern part of Nigeria. I'm Delicious Ami and you're welcome to my channel. For this recipe, we will be using the following ingredients. We'll be making use of some dry fish, the head of stockfish, and also the cutlets. We'll also be using some palmnut fruit, otherwise known as AKWU or banga. We'll also be using some smoked mackerel, a handful of scent leaves, a quarter cup of curry leaves, some crayfish, Ogiri Okpei, Ehuru, and some yellow scotch bonnet peppers. Not forgetting our onions and our goat meat. This also consists of other offals and other parts of the goat. We'll be cooking this goat meat with some onions, seasoning powder, salt, and that's all. Also note that you do not want to overcook your goat meat at this time. That's because I would still be grilling this, so I'll just parboil my goat meat for 2 minutes before I head over to my oven to grill them. OFE-AKWU is one of those delicious stew recipes that I make at least 4 times in a month. And that's because this particular recipe, this particular stew recipe is so delicious, is so tasty, is so healthy that you can easily substitute it with a tomato stew. I wash my stockfish and my dried fish with salt and hot water to remove any remnant sand or dirt in them. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, kindly do so. Kindly tap that subscribe button. Make sure your post notification bells are on. Kindly like this video. Please always like my videos. Leave your beautiful comments in the comment section. Share this video with your friends and families, and spread the good news. In another video, I will be showing you how I make banga paste from palm nuts. In a clean pot, I sieve the banga stalk into the pot using my sieve. You will also notice that the major reason why I'm sieving my banga paste with a sieve is because I don't want part of the flesh or the seeds of the nuts to cook alongside with my soup. And I would also want to note at this point that you want to make a thick paste. This is not onubu where you have cocoyam thickener. This is OFE-AKWU. OFE-AKWU doesn't have any thickener. So if at this point your paste is watery, you will end up with a watery stew, or you will cook this stew for a very long time. Red onions and OFE-AKWU are 5 and 6, a marriage made in heaven. Kindly make sure you use red onions, not white onions, very red onions, and a lot of them. Red onions in OFE-AKWU just elevates the whole flavor. It brings out this beautiful taste and beautiful aroma. The whole neighborhood by now should know you're cooking OFE-AKWU. I go in with my stockfish, and that's because this is the hardest protein I have here. I want this to soften alongside the beef and the fish. In the mortar, I pound my crayfish, my Ogiri Okpei, and my yellow scotch bonnet peppers. I would also want to note at this point that you want to use authentic Ogiri Okpei because it really determines how that the outcome of your stew. I turn on my meat stock into this. My meat stock is properly flavored. I do not need to add extra seasoning to this stew anymore. All I just do is I add salt. My stock is enough. And if you notice at this point, I'm adding my secret powder. Yes, I will not tell you the combination I have in here, but in another video I'll be telling you how to make your own flavorful fish powder at home. This powder has a combination of fish, shrimp powder, and a whole lot. That goes in with my grinded ingredients, and I leave this to cook. I also want to note that you should use enough crayfish in this recipe, because the crayfish, the fish powder, and the shrimp powder helps thicken the soup. You will notice that after adding this, the soup generally starts thickening on its own. I add in my fish, all my proteins. I add them at this time. That's because I want them to, get to know each other, familiarize, and increase the taste and flavor of this stew. I also want to note that the reason I added water to my baking tray initially was because I do not want the stock that will come out from the meat during the grilling process to stick to the pan. So adding that water to the baking tray helps create this meat stock and prevent the stock from sticking to the baking pan. I go in and I add my curry leaves and scent leaves. Scent leaf, guys, scent leaf, not mint leaf. Scent leaf and curry leaf, a combination you should try. Just look at this. Look at this deliciousness. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. I really don't know what you're waiting for. Kindly hit that subscribe button, like this video, share with your friends, and I will see you in my other video. Till I come your way again, I'm Delicious Ami. Have a beautiful day and keep spreading love.